Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, first of all, you have my apologies if I sound more weird than usual, but yeah, my voice is kind of sore right now, and I'm not sure why. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyways, what we are doing this episode, well, first of all, this is a thinking pack. This is episode, I think we're 42 now of a thinking pack, and so yeah, that's a lot of fun. We've been doing a lot of different things. If you're new to the series, we've well. Even if you're not new to the series, we've been doing a lot of things. But anyways, so what we are going to be doing today, so we are trying to do something. We're trying to use Minechem, and if you don't know what Minechem is, then well, go ahead and watch the previous episode. But a quick explanation. Actually, the last episode wasn't a very good explanation either. It was a longer explanation, but not quite as short, but not quite as long or something. Anyways, so go ahead and check out the Minechem episode, because there was a Minechem episode that I did a while ago if you want to learn more about Minechem. But essentially, Minechem is a mod for Minecraft which adds chemicals. It adds atoms and molecules and all kinds of different things, and you can decompose pretty much anything in the Minecraft world into those things and convert them into other things. And so you can convert things between different things, like you can convert coal into diamonds and different things like that. It's very interesting. So we're currently working on that. But in order to get the machines set up in the first place, we need some materials. So we have two of the machines set up. We have the two simplest ones. We have the chemical decomposer and the chemical synthesizer. They're both up on top of the hill, if you're wondering why I'm staring at the sky. But yeah, so we have the two simplest machines. That floating ghost image is basically, it's a projected image of the, like, for the first part of the fission reactor, the first part of the fission reactor. And we're trying to build a fission reactor and a fusion reactor, and those things can turn pretty much anything into pretty much anything else. So that's great. So we're going to be getting on to doing that. And one thing we're trying to do is we're trying to convert cobblestone into the materials that we need to build those big machines, because those machines are very, very big as far as materials go when you're very early game. So what we did last episode was we stuck a bunch of cobble in this chest here, set it up the chests around our chemical decomposer, and our chemical decomposer is producing all kinds of materials that it needs, or that it can get from the cobble, so that we can get what we need to do things. Like, for example, we need beryllium and tungsten, and I'm not really going to go through all this again because I just went through it last episode. But we get beryllium and tungsten both from netherrack, and netherrack we get from iron, oxygen, and silicon, and we currently have a whole bunch of iron and a whole bunch of oxygen and a whole bunch of silicon. So actually, before we do our plans this episode, I'm going to give that a shot, see what we can make from it. But essentially, I'm going to try to speed this process along, because netherrack, to make these things, netherrack has about a 10% chance of producing anything. And to make the netherrack, we use the cobblestone, which has about a 10% chance of producing anything as well. Cobblestone's not as big a deal because we have tons and tons and tons of cobblestone floating around. Double chests upon double chests upon double chests. That is why in case any of you were wondering why I didn't just throw away the cobble when we were very early on in the game, that's why, because we would need a ton of it in the future. Like, I'm estimating we'll need at least 1,000 cobblestone to get anything significant at all out of this. But that's just a wild guess, so I really have no idea. But anyways, let's go ahead and make the nether rack. We make the nether rack from 2 silicon, 1 oxygen, and 1 iron in the chemical synthesis machine. There we go. Try to talk without getting tongue-tied. So I think it was 2 silicon, and 1 oxygen. That doesn't go there. Let's try 1 oxygen, 1 iron. There we go. We got netherrack. Let's stick these things in there, and we should see some netherrack coming out the other side as soon as it charges up the power. And did I cut it off for some reason? It looks like it's cut off from the power system. Why would it be doing that? That's weird. Oh, it says powered now. So we should be seeing some... Oh, you know what the problem is? Is that it's still filtering the items into it. Okay, so as soon as it gets some iron in there, we should see some... There we go, netherrack. Nice. Okay, so we're getting tons and tons of netherrack. Well, I mean 7. 7 netherrack is not exactly tons and tons, but that'll do. Let's see what else we can get. We need all the iron we can get. All the... What was it? I forget again. It was iron, oxygen, and silicon. Iron, oxygen, silicon. Any other materials that I'm missing in here? Nope, that's everything. So we are low on silicon. So that's the thing. And by the way, in case you guys don't know, if you are playing with the Minechem mod, I did explain this in a previous episode quite a while ago, but if you're playing with the Minechem mod and you find your chemical synthesizer is not really working, not doing anything, it's always low on power, it looks like there's a bug, at least in the version that I'm using, where if you keep opening the inventory, it will keep resetting your power down, although it's not doing it now, but it used to do it. So, yeah, so that's the thing. But, yeah, so if you encounter that bug, then just set up the hoppers and stuff so that you don't have to open the inventory, because it seemed to be that every time I opened the inventory, it would reset its power down a bunch. So that's the thing. So anyways, we're not getting any of that, what was it? Silicon anytime very fast. So I just have to wait for this thing. The power is very low, that's why it's taking so long. But anyways, let's just top this thing off and head on out. I need a little bit of cobble, just so that we have something to build with. So, what we are doing today is we are going back to this village, if I can find it. Actually, you know what? Before I leave, I should check. I have a screenshot somewhere, because this village is very hard to find. Actually, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them, and they're both very hard to find. So, let's see. Here's one of them on screenshot. And it is X326 and Z208. That's not too far away. So let's try that. 326 and 208. That would be X326, so we're going the right way, and 208 would be this way. Nice! So let's see what we can discover along the way. So this is basically a traveling episode. So we're basically going and traveling and seeing if we can trade anything at the village. And the idea is, if you didn't see the previous episode, I don't remember if I explained it in this episode or not, but basically, the idea is we're going to this village, and we're already past 208 on the Z-axis, which is good. X is 300, and there's plenty of clay around here. That's very good to know. I don't want to pick the clay up on the way out, because if I die, then I lose the clay. But as long as the clay is there, then I know it's there. So if we come back and see the clay on the way back, then that would be really ideal. And let's try to get around this lake. I think this is a lake. So basically, if you didn't see like the explanation, basically what the idea is to head to this village, and we can get the materials that we need to make the tungsten plating to make that big machine. We can get that from emeralds, or at least some of the materials from emeralds. And so the idea is to go to the village, because emeralds, so as you can see, all that cobble that has been that ran through the machine before we got there, all of that cobble was like didn't produce very much. It's like a 1% chance of getting anything, and I need to reload the chunks. There you go. That's, by the way, if you hold F3 and press A at the same time, then you can reload the chunks. So that's basically the idea. It's about a 1% chance to get the final product out of the cobblestone. And so the idea is emeralds, it's a 100% chance to get the final product out of those. So I need to find out. Just make sure that it's still in peaceful. Yes, it is. It's supposed to be in peaceful. So I need to find out what we can trade. And hopefully we can synthesize some of this stuff. Wool for an emerald. And what's the recipe? I can't check recipes while selecting a villager. That guy doesn't trade 4 emeralds. This guy, emeralds for Certus quartz crystals. So, wool. So let's check out wool first of all. How can we make wool with a chemical synthesizer and decomposer and all that? So wool we can make from string, or we can make from glycine, I think that's how you pronounce it, and titanium dioxide. Glycine can be made from wool. Yeah, great. From wool, from carpet, from more wool and more carpet and string. We can make it from string. We can make it from anything that uses string or wool, pretty much. Anything out of the ordinary, though. Because is there anything that we can convert? I don't see anything yet. Let's see if I can click any faster. Nope, nothing so far. Nothing so far. Nope, nothing of use. We can synthesize it from carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. Those things are probably very, very easy to get. When I get back, I'll have to see if we have any of those. Let's check also. The wool requires titanium dioxide, which we can get from bone meal or dye. That's good to know. So that might be good. So wool might be a good thing to do. Let's see if there's anything else that we can trade for emeralds. Hello, sir. Chicken. Raw chicken for emeralds. Excuse me, sir. What do you trade? Oh, that might not be good, actually, because we're low on iron. Let's see. You trade fish, so we can get raw chicken, cooked fish. Or what do you trade, sir? Emeralds and for make cookies. And what about you? Wool. Wool. Okay. So I'm gonna write this down actually because that's gonna be helpful. So let's get here. So we can get it from wool, raw chicken, cooked fish. So that's good to know. So let's see, there's quite a few more villagers around the place, I think. So let's find out. That's not the way out. Let's find out if there's any other ones that want to trade. Hello, excuse me, villager. Let me through, please. Let me out the door. Charge! Right click. Nope, that didn't work. Come on, get out of the... Villager, you're standing in the way. What if I trade with him? I can't trade anything. Villager, move, please. Villager. Yeah. No, don't ignore me. I'm trying to... Villager! Yes. You're all looking at me. Okay, everyone moves... Okay, thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye. So let's go ahead and check out the blacksmith's house. There's no villagers. Let's go ahead and check out the this house. Nobody in here, nobody in here. You know what? This is actually the perfect time to go around the village because it's nighttime. So everyone's going to try to be inside. So it's perfect timing. And I could take some of those mine carts and turn them into the materials that we need. Hello! You don't trade 4 emeralds. So what about nobody in here? So let's see. Cooked chicken, raw fish, or wool at this village. And let's find out cooked chicken and raw fish. Wool looks fairly easy to make. Chicken. Cooked chicken. We can make it from potassium, sodium, and carbon. Oh, that might be very easy compared to the wool. Let's see. Potassium is made from chicken. Okay, so that's not much help. What else can we make it from? You know what? I think what I want to do is not bother with all this details. I think what I want to do is go back to base and essentially do... Oh, do I have any shears? No, I don't have any shears. So we could pick up a bunch of sheep on the way back. The sheep added just for emphasis. I don't know if you could hear that. But anyways, so I think what I'm going to do is try, when we get back home, see what materials we have. Because as you saw, like going through the recipes, cobblestone produces a lot of different materials. We are running it through the machine just for specific ones, but we got a bunch of leftover ones. So the idea is anything that we don't need to make our final project, I'm going to try to use to trade with villagers. So that's the idea. So let's see, where is the base? I think we're still not there yet because it's at negative 80x or something. Ah, here's a ridge starting. This might be where the base is. Maybe. And we're getting a little bit of chunk loading problems. And let's get over here. Get over here. I think we're getting very close. I think this is the ridge. So the base should be right over the other side. I think. Unless I have completely lost direction, which is possible. Oh, that's an even taller ridge there. Our base is in the tallest ridge. So that's good to know. So let's try to get up this ridge and see what we can see from the top of the ridge. Is just more ridge. Okay, great. I think we passed the base. I think the base is over here somewhere. Ah, there we are. Yeah, this might actually make a very good secret base because it's hard to find unless you happen to be right there. So that's good to know. So anyways, let's see what we have that we can turn into materials. And we have some more silicon. So let's stick that in to make some more netherrack while we're at it. We're going to need a ton of netherrack to do it this way. I'm guessing about 100 netherrack would be sufficient, maybe. Just a wild guess, but... okay, so cooked chicken. We need potassium, sodium, and carbon. Potassium. Do we have any potassium? No. So that kind of rules that out. Unless we can make potassium from something else. No. Doesn't look like it. Unless we do one of those fancy chemicals, like this one, which we can get from a bucket. That's not helpful. So I guess we're not doing that. Fish. Fish. Raw fish. Oh, recipe for... Oh, we can't actually synthesize raw fish. So, okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain things that you can't make. And let's try the wool, because that might be the best way to do it. Although we will need a ton of wool. Actually, string. What can we make? We need a bunch of C, a bunch of H, a bunch of N, and a bunch of O. Oh, you know what? Oh, wow. Okay, string is interesting. So string is made from serine, I think that might be how you say it. I don't know. Glycine and alanine, and they all use the same atoms, the same chemicals. So that blue text there, that's what the chemical formula for this little thing here is. And they all use the same atoms except different numbers. So like serine uses 3 C's, which is carbon, 7 H's, 3 O's. Glycine, instead of 3 C's and 7 H's, it uses 2 C's and 5 H's. This one uses 3 C's, 7 H's, and 2 O's instead of 3 O's. So all we need is C, H, N, and O for this thing. So let's see. Do we have any C, H, N, and O? There's NO, and plenty of it. So we're good to go for that. And we just need C and H. And we got neither. Okay, great. So how can we make those things? So for string, so let's try C and H. Carbon, we can make from coal. And a whole bunch of different things. You know what? I think it would be better to go the other way. So we have different things down here. Like we have melon farms, pumpkin farms, actually only pumpkin farms, and wheat farms. So let's see. Because I'm guessing we could get some carbon and some hydrogen from these. So let's check the usages on pumpkin. Oh! Oh, no way! Okay, this says C30 and H42. So we essentially, from one pumpkin, we can get 30 carbon and 42 hydrogen. So yeah, we're definitely doing this. And I think we use an axe to chop them faster. Yes. So we're definitely doing this, and we're definitely getting the wool by making string. That would work. Hello! What happened here? We, the pumpkin overwrote the tree. That's weird. Anyways, so let's grab all of these pumpkins and send them through the machine up there to get all of the carbon and hydrogen. What else did it make? It made oxygen. Great. So let's go ahead and go back up. And wait a minute, it wasn't carbon and hydrogen, was it? Oh yeah, it was. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back upstairs and then decompose the pumpkins. We'll send them through first, and then after the pumpkins, then we'll be able to turn the different things into the different things that I'm looking for. So, pumpkins. Swap out the cobblestone for pumpkins and stick that in there. Nice. So we got plenty of... There we go. Cucurbitacin, looks like it's called. So that is coming out slowly, but as it keeps coming out, then we'll be good to go. As soon as these pumpkins are done, I need to send it through again to turn it into the carbon and hydrogen that we're looking for. We got currently 19 pumpkins left, 18 pumpkins, so we're good to go. And then we can make the wool, and then we can go and trade with the villager to get the emeralds. Let's see what else I can find while I'm here. Probably shears would be a good idea to get, so that we can shear those sheep on the way in. Because, you know, might as well. And no shears anywhere. But we have some iron. So here we go, and stick the iron like that. Got some shears. So we'll grab those sheep on the way in, so that we can use the materials more efficiently, and we'll be good to go. Okay, let's find out if the pumpkins are done. 9 of them left. It would really help to have more power on this thing, but I don't really want to go to all the trouble of setting up another engine at the moment. You know what would be really helpful is, so set up another engine, but not on the same system, not on the refueling system, just for the sake of wanting to keep things simple for now. So I think what I'm going to do is to make an engine and then just fuel it manually, just to sort of get these things a little bit faster. So that's the idea. This is almost done. So close to done. And now it's done. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab all the cucurbitacin. That sounds a little bit like a cucumber, actually. And stick that in there, and then we get our cobble in there, and... Okay, this is making far more materials than the hopper can actually take out of the chemical decomposer at a time. I think we may not need the extra engine, but let's go ahead and grab it while we're at it. Engine. Stirling engine. And, oh, you know what? That will not be hard to make at all. So let's just go ahead and do that while we're waiting. Grab 1 iron, I think, and a bunch of cobblestone, and a bunch of... We need some wood, we need some glass, and 1 piece of redstone. 1 piece of redstone, wood, and glass is over here. Actually, there's some here. So let's go ahead and make our gears. Wood. Doink. Gears. 2 gears. 2 gears. And 2 stone gears. And a piston. 1 single piston, thank you. And we now have our engine. Just earned the achievement, high efficiency, but I made one of those engines before, so I don't really know how that worked. Okay, well, I appreciate the achievement. Yeah, that's neat. Anyways, 1 more wooden pipe. We have one right here, and redstone, and wooden kinesis pipe. All right. So let's just go ahead and stick this engine beside the other engine. And connect it directly to the pipe, and stick a lever on it, and stick some lava in it, and that would be good to go. Does it actually connect to the side like this? I don't think it does. So let's go ahead and stick the wooden pipe somewhere, like right here. And stick the engine on like that. And... we need another piece of wood, actually. We're always missing one thing. That's what makes this game take so long. So, 2 wood, and stick the glass in the chest over there, and that is not what I'm looking for. That is not sticks. There we go. Stick the stick in the crafting table, and then stick the extra sticks in the chest. So let's see. Stick the lever down, stick a bucket in the lava engine. And okay, so I need to put it somewhere where it won't mess with our other engines. I think it'll be fine here, because I don't want the lever to... Okay, we got an engine overheating over here. Hello? Come on. I need to get some stuff out of here really fast, so that the engine has somewhere to put its power, because apparently the hopper is slower at the moment than the engine is. So that's good to know. And is there any way to just make emeralds? Emeralds. Rather than doing this whole trading thing. Chromium, vanadium, beryl, that's a lot of things. Okay. So let's just go ahead and make the wool. Wool. Well, it needs carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen. Hydrogen, carbon, and nitrogen is somewhere around here. Nitrogen. Where's the nitrogen? Oh, it's over here. Nitrate, that's it. Alright, so let's go ahead and stick the recipe in this thing. We need some... Okay, we need to make quite a few things. Serine. Let's start with that. And let's make a ton of it. So, nitrate, actually. Hydrogen and carbon. So 3 carbon, 7 hydrogen, and 1 nitrate. So let's go ahead and do that. 3 carbon, 7 hydrogen, and 1 nitrate. There we go. So now let's go ahead. I don't know how many we'll need. Let's stick that in there. Oh, you know what? No point in putting it in there. Let's just put it right in here. There we go. And let's stick in 1 and 2, maybe. That makes serine. We got 2 serine. How many are we going to need, actually? To make string, oh boy, we're going to need a ton. We're going to need a ton. So, serine, let's stick, I'm going to stick a ton more. Like, let's say 7 more. And we're making serine. Okay. Next one is glycine and alanine. So glycine, the recipe for it is 2 carbon, 5 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen, and 2 oxygen. Okay, so what was... I forgot again. Okay, glycine... So this is going to take a while, basically. We're trying to make recipes, and I'm just realizing, looking at this, that it's going to take a ton more resources than I thought, because 4 string for 1 wool, and 1 of these chemicals for each. Yeah, that's going to take a long time. The wool... Sorry about that. So, wool, oh. Glycine, which one did we make? Serine, I think that's the wrong one. Because wool, we can make it directly from 2 glycine and 1 titanium dioxide. And titanium, we can get from cobblestone, so we might already have some. Titanium is... Titanium. Nice. Okay, so this is going to speed things up a lot. So let's go ahead and take this, decompose it again, because... Oh, potion effects. Can I drink this? Oh, I can drink it. I got haste and jump boost. Neat. And I also got some stuff floating on the ground. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, nice. This is going to be amazing. And haste, I think that makes you mine faster? Let's find out. Let's get down here. Oh, and the effects are already gone. So that's... But that's really neat, actually. Does titanium do anything? Better chance to collect tools from mob drops. Oh, so we can not drink... How does this work? But nitrate, we can drink that, or stand in it. Okay, I don't know how that works. Let's pick that back up, and try this again. Because apparently you can get different effects, like it didn't give to me this time. Why didn't... Wait, I think I was drinking the other one last time. That's weird, so you can actually take the chemicals and drink them and do different things with them. Okay, so I'm kind of at a loss for what to do once again, because it turns out we're going to need a whole lot more chemicals than we're getting. Let's try making wool this way for now, and then try again for the other thing later. So over here, so not string, let's try making the regular wool. Glycine. Oh, it was glycine that I made. I think it was? I don't know. Titanium dioxide. I need some of that. So that would be, let me guess, I didn't actually look up the recipe. I'm guessing that's 1 titanium and 2 oxygen. Yes. So let's stick in all the titanium, and let's make all the titanium dioxide that we can. And you can see it's coming out there. We also need glycine, which is 2 carbon, 5 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen, and 2 oxygen. So, okay, so that's all of that. 2 carbon, 2 carbon, 2 carbon. Although, can I actually shift click it into the... No, I can't. 2 carbon, 5 hydrogen. Let's try that. Where'd the carbon go? There we go. 2 carbon, 5 hydrogen, and finish setting the recipe in this thing. 2 carbon, 5 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen, and... No, that's not it. Wait. Yeah, it is 1 nitrogen and 2 oxygen. So 1 nitrogen, which is... that needs to be decomposed, I think. Unless we have nitrogen just floating around in here by itself. But I don't think we do. Nitrogen, nitrogen, nitrogen. Hang on. Yeah, so I need to decompose the nitrate. Let's go ahead and do that. And just cobble back in there. I think we're good to go. As soon as we get some nitrogen coming out of this thing. And, oh yeah, you know what? Let's turn on our second engine. 1 lava. And 1 bucket in there. Turn on the engine. And then send the bucket back down for refilling. And here we go. So now we've got 2 engines running on this thing, so it will run twice as fast. It'll fuel twice as fast, so that's great. And we should be seeing some nitrogen coming out already. Yes, nitrogen. So nitrogen, we need 1 of them in here, and we need 2 of the oxygen over here. There we go. And I think we're already making some. No, we're not. I thought we had all the materials. What are we missing? We're missing... We have carbon. We have not enough hydrogen. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a whole bunch of different things. Hydrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, and nitrogen. That would be good. Oh, more nitrogen over here. And I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and stick all of this stuff in here. Nice, and our empty tubes can go over here. So we should be getting some glycine. Nice. Okay, so now we can make our wool. 2 glycine and 1 titanium dioxide. And that's why we have half as much glycine as we do titanium dioxide. So we have a limiting reactant is what that's called. So anyways, let's go ahead and we got some stuff happening here. I think we're good to go. So let's... How much do we need, actually? I'm hoping to get a stack of wool. And you know what? This probably would have been a lot easier if we had just gone and... Okay, I'm going to fill this thing up. So CHNO2. So we need carbon, oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen is somewhere around here. Nitrogen. Alright, so I think that's about it. So as soon as our nitrogen is used up, we kind of are at the end of what we can do. So let's see. Nitrogen, we have 1 left to go. So why is it not making... Okay, we can make 1 more, and then that's the end of what we can do. So we've made all the wool that we... We've made all the wool that... We have made all the wool that we can make at that point. So, but why is it not doing anything? Hydrogen... Actually, if it was not doing anything, then that would be exactly what we're looking for. But unfortunately, it is not doing what we want it to do. Like, I don't see anything missing. Oh, the nitrogen is gone. Okay, so it just made the final ingredient. So, we got the 2 ingredients now. Let's go ahead and make the wool. what was the recipe for the wool? It was 2 of this thing and 1 of this thing, and now we have the wool. Let's stick that in there. Alright, so now we can make wool. Nice, and you know what? We learned something from this. It's that although it is possible to do all that kind of stuff, make the materials, make the minechem stuff to get things, it's not always practical. Because all that work, and we got 9 wool. Whereas, as you can see, we are about to go to the place, the village, and on the way we're going to see some sheep. And when we see the sheep, we are essentially going to get way more wool than we just got out of this wool here. So that's a thing. But anyways, this seems to be stable for the moment. So let's go ahead and head off there and find the sheep. And then I guess that'll be the last thing of this episode. So yeah, so if you guys have any thoughts, basically what I'm trying to do, like, I'm still new at this whole, like, commentary thing in some ways, in a lot of ways, actually. But, so, basically, what I'm trying to do is trying to learn to be able to start a video and just, like, keep recording. Like, I see a lot of guys doing that. A lot of YouTubers that do it way, way better than I do by a long shot. But they just basically start recording and talk. And they just keep talking. But then there is a problem where when you run out of things to say, it kind of, like what I did there for a while, you run out of things to say and you're kind of stuck. And so, basically, I'm trying to figure that out. So if you guys have any tips how to keep the commentary going, like how to keep thinking of things to say, because that's really the difference, is if you can't think of anything to say, then you got no interesting video. So, basically, if you guys are still watching now, then, yeah, that's great. Thank you. But, basically, yeah. I don't know how to do that better than I'm currently doing. So I'm going to keep watching, see, because here's the thing. There are a lot of people who just keep talking and talking and talking. And I like doing that. I just don't really know how to do it on demand. Like when I say, like, oh, it's time to go and do a video, and then I'm just going to go and talk. But I don't really know how to do that necessarily. So if you guys have any suggestions how to think of things to say better, so that the videos can be more interesting for longer, then yeah, that would be great. And I'd appreciate that. And yeah, I'll take any and all feedback into consideration. And yeah, try to figure something out. Cause like really, there's a lot of people who do that. Like I don't know if you guys have ever listened to any like talk shows on the radio or something like that, but you get guys who just go on there and talk for like an hour or 2 hours, even 3 hours sometimes, and they just like talk for that long. And I love doing that, but trying to do it when I decide to do it, like do it on demand, is not very easy to do. So that's the thing. So let's try to find the wool guy. We need some wool. I think the best way to do this project is actually just not to try to rush it, or to try not to rush it. Either not to try to rush it or to try not to rush it, depending on what the correct way of saying that is. But because I know we will get the materials that we need if we just send enough cobblestone and netherrack through that machine. So I think the best thing to do is I'm going to end the episode after we get these emeralds here. I'm going to end the episode and then, again, let the machines run off camera while the sheep fall out of trees. And do that. And when the machines, like, so I'm going to run them off camera, run several thousand cobblestone through the machine, however many it takes to get the number of materials that we're looking for. And then next time, hopefully we can be out of this, well, we won't be completely out next time, but eventually, like, once we get those minechem machines going and we get some different things happening, eventually we will be doing very well for being out of this sticky situation where everywhere we turn around we wind up with more that we need to do to be able to do anything. So, like, I'd like to get it to the point where we can just sort of go and do things and just explore or do whatever and not have to worry about materials. So that's the idea. So 1 emerald for all of that work. So that's not the greatest thing in the world. So, but we get barrel from it, which is great. And there's not much wool to be gotten around here. Let's just see if I'm missing any sheep. And you know what? Fishing might be a good idea. Fishing might be a very good idea. Because for fish, actually, let's find out, let's find out what the trade is for fish. Because I think what I might do is set up to fish, and then I might try to fish off camera, but we'll see how that goes. Because I don't have a lot of time to do things with. So, where is the guy who trades fish? That's the guy who trades wool. Whoa, wait a minute. 15 wool for an emerald. So I could have gotten extra emeralds, but that's okay. Raw chicken for an emerald. Or what about you? Cooked fish. 9 fish for an emerald, so that might be pretty good. Emeralds are useful for why? I forget. Emeralds, we're trying to make... What are we trying to make? We're trying to make... Oh yeah, the tungsten plating. And we're trying to make these things, and we can make it from... not from emeralds directly, apparently. Oh wait, the other thing. Let's try beryllium. Beryllium we can make from emeralds, I think. No, beryllium we can make from beryl. And beryl we can make from emeralds. There we go. 1 emerald that we have right now gives us 2 beryl. And beryl... So that would be 6 beryllium. And we need... Oh, okay, I think we have all the beryllium we need now. So, tungsten is the other thing. We have to wait on the tungsten. So, let's see how that's going. Let's see how that's going. Emerald. I think we have all the beryllium we need. I'm not entirely positive on that. I'm definitely going to keep the machines there running off camera and grab a little bit of wool on the way back. Might as well. Definitely going to keep the machines running off camera and send through as much cobble as I can. Hopefully in the multiple thousands, but I don't know. 15 stacks is about 1,000, and 1 chest is about I think it's 6 high and like 9 across, so that would be like 6 times 9 would be like 73, I think. No, that can't be. 72. 72. So we get 72 of the material there. Yeah, that would be good. That should be pretty good. So this is a long way back home. And then as soon as we're back home, I think actually home is up this hill over here. Oh, unless this is the lake outside the house. No, there's actually quite a lot of lakes around here. There's some trees that, like, this is a very nice place to build a house, and I think we are supposed to go up this way. I think I recognize this place. This is the place near the site of the quarry, I think. I'm not sure about that. We shall find out, though. As soon as we get to the top of the ridge, then we will see where, in fact, the quarry is, or if it is in the area at all. Which it may be, it may not be. Oh yes, here we are. We got our little place there, and there's a nice cave down there, actually. This is not the place. Okay, where are we? I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't know where we are. I don't know where we are. That's not good. So, you know, what is good, though, is that this hidden base thing really does work. Because even I can't find it, and, like, I know where it is, I think. At least I should know where it is. I built it, you know? So, you know, that would be very good. You know, I kind of think that a hidden base, if you're trying to build a hidden base, if you can't find it, then you're probably doing well. I think the forest makes a big difference to it as well, because those poppies look familiar, and this random floating block looks familiar. I think that the trees make a big difference, is one thing. But yeah, I was saying if you make a hidden base, and if you can't find it, then you're probably pretty good. Let's try to get up on top of a tree, because I don't know where we are. I don't know where we are at all. That does not go there. Okay, let's try this tree. Nope, let's try this tree. Nope, we can't get up on that one either. Let's just do this. And break the dirt. Up to the top of the trees, and we've got to be, like, right on top of it. The base has got to be, like, right here somewhere. We can't be very far from it at all, because this looks so familiar. These trees on top of the ridge and stuff like that. And, yeah, there we are. There's the base. Ah! Let's try to get over there safely. Nice, okay. So, let's go ahead and convert this emerald into the stuff that we're trying to make. We're trying to make beryllium. Stick the emerald in there. And stick the... Where's the barrel? There's the barrel. Let's take the barrel and convert it into beryllium. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. Nice. And we've got beryllium coming out. Nice, okay. And we need... That's all the beryllium we need, I think. So we need tungsten. And tungsten is... Tungsten is... Where is the tungsten? We got no tungsten. Why do we have no tungsten? Oh yeah, because tungsten's made from netherrack, isn't it? That's right. So, okay, so we won't have any tungsten for a good long while. So anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here and try to rest my voice for one and get it better. But I'm going to try to get some of that stuff done. So, going to send as much cobble through the machine as I can. So, hopefully I'm hoping for the multiple thousands of cobblestone running through that thing, but I don't know how it's going to work, so we'll find out. But anyway, so that's the idea. And I'm probably going to relocate the quarry again as well, but going along our plan that we had in a previous episode where we would hollow out the ridge. So I'm going to keep expanding the quarry around inside the ridge to keep digging things out. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to doing all that, but that's the plan anyway. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I think my personal opinion right now is that it kind of got rather boring at certain points because I kind of ran out of things to say. I might edit them out. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time for that. Probably not. But anyways, so yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And again, if you have any suggestions how to keep the commentary going better for a long period of time, like how to come up with things to talk about or anything like that, then I would greatly appreciate it. But for now, I'm just going to keep looking and keep studying what different people do and stuff like that, trying to learn. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and see you later. Bye-bye.